G'day, Tragic here, and welcome back to the 7th continent. Let's get straight into this. Actually, before we start, there is one little correction I need to do. This thing here that we picked up was actually tile 117, but we were supposed to take 177, so we do not have the whiskey. Unfortunately, the whiskey is no more. So just return that in, and we want to get 177 instead. Draw random. You spot numerous tracks in the vicinity of a small pond, an obvious water source for the local fauna. The surrounding vegetation is dense enough to provide perfect cover for you to wait in ambush. Bam! Okay. This is very, very good, actually, because this is a way to get food. One food at the moment already, which is good. And this can shuffle 6, which is pretty handy. Okay, let's get into it. What are we going? Oh, and also I forgot to draw the 203 fog tile. So, what is the plan, skis, now? This is going to cost us 1 to move back here. Maybe we should move back to the... It should be noted that I can't explore this tile from here, only from here. Now, the question is, should I move back to the camp and sort of start, then explore down these kind of directions, or should I keep foraging along in this direction? I think we're just going to keep soldiering on. We can always move back here pretty easily. So there's nothing else for us to do here, I don't think. And if I remember correctly, we have no items to craft, and this guy is full of stuff. He's got a first aid, which I want to keep, and he's got the graduate, which I kind of want to keep, which is really annoying because he can't take items. So we're going to have to discard one of these, and I just don't know when's going to be a chance to do that because I like both these cards. Still, let's go. So we're going to move everybody across, and what's going on here? See, you might have noticed the backgrounds changed. I did a little bit of fiddling. I've got a couple of backgrounds that I'm playing with the look of. There's another one I could load up for you to check out in a sec. I'll do it next video, and you can just tell me which one you prefer. But looks like I've loaded in 2 copies of the wrong guy. Yeah, I made like a whole bunch of new tokens and stuff. I'll just get rid of that one. You blam. Well, it doesn't really matter as long as they're different. Yeah, so it's Dimitri. Let's make Dimitri the boss. Why not? Okay, so now that we've moved in here, this is a 2 to travel. Your blammo. -1, and ooh, look at that. 2 automatic stars on a target, and this is a target. Excellent. So, and she actually has Serenity Will, Vigilance, Stamina. Okay, so I think, what's this card do? I really like this one as well, but I'm going to take this thing here so we can build that blowpipe. Now that requires a bamboo resource, and I don't think we have a bamboo resource. We've got rock on this one. There's a bamboo resource here. That's the only bamboo resource on the map. Otherwise it's 2 cards to create. Still, I think it would be worth it. Anyway, let's keep going. So now that we're on here, let's explore this for 0-0. That's a 0-0. Fear of starvation is worse than starvation itself. If at least one involved character has a card with the keyword food in their inventory, take a 003 card and discard this. Well, we definitely do, I'm pretty sure, because that is food. So let's take a 003. An incident from your previous expedition comes to your mind. Harvey was so excited about the discoveries made during the first 2 weeks on the continent that he neglected to eat or get enough sleep. When the first difficulties came, he was the first one to die. Oh, experience. Nice. We really need to start thinking about spending that experience. And that's the end of that. And then we need 288. A stony track slopes up towards the south. These desolate barren lands only allow a few sparse shrubs to grow here and seem very unlikely to provide you with any kind of solace. Okay. Interesting. A stony path. There's another one of these statues. Our quest is to find a stony path, a paved road. Looks like it's near the coast as well. So this could be, we could be on the right track here. Okay, I think we're going to do this one as well. We need 1 success and we can draw as nothing if we want. It's a prayer at this little graveyard. Praying's usually pretty good, so hopefully we'll be able to do this. Let's change stars for a sec, just for fun. And I think I'm going to... Well, we're just going to draw 1 to try and get a star. We do have ways of helping that along. We've got this thing here. So let's just draw 1. You blam. Oh, and we get a star and a woven basket, which is freaking awesome. Let's put the woven basket over here. And that is a star. So that was a success. So we get 091. Someone was buried here. At least their companions took the time to arrange a final resting place. This silent prayer strengthens your resolve. There is no way you are ending up like that. Take a 666 card. After resolving it, apply the following effect. The active player may take all their character-specific cards in the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck. Okay. 666. So... A veil of fog mysteriously forms around the grave. Luckily, the veil quickly vanishes. Your instincts tell you that you have been lucky this time. Okay. And the active player is Mary. So, hopefully she's going to have a lot of cards in here. Instead, she's got 1. Only 1 card. How unfortunate. If only the redhead, she has 3 cards. Bummer. Okie dokie. Now, still 2 to move off into here. And then it's 3 to move off that. Wow, that's really expensive for moving. Climbing up this big hill. Maybe we should go backwards. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and then we're going to come over here and try and try and shuffle a bunch of cards back in. So we're going to move again. And that requires 2 energy. Oh, oh, oh. Another one, and that is a will, vigilance, will, stamina, -3, learn by doing. I don't want to discard that. I definitely don't want to discard this thing. We do have remember, so she's going to discard this, and she's going to pick up this. Okay. This has no materials, and it's actually got no... Oh no, it does. It's got a something here. 1 energy for 0 stars. Let's do that straight away. It's another one of these things. Study the notes. It's a pity. She can't take that right now. We definitely want to build this. Because if we do a test now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stars for getting food without even doing any without drawing any cards. So that is, we only need 1 star to shuffle 4 to get 4 105 cards. So I kind of forgotten what I was doing. I think I just did a test and passed it. So now I need 301. Bam! Your attention is drawn to a turquoise mark on the ground, about 6 feet long. The colour and texture seem unfamiliar and contrast with the sandy soil all around you. Okay. You squat to take a closer look and begin to feel a sort of vibration, along with a high-pitched hiss. 0, 0. Count how many marks you can see on the terrain tiles that are in play. If you counted up to 6, discard this and replace with a 79. If it's 7, a 62. And if it's 8, a 228. Okay, so I guess it's talking about this little mark here. I can't see anything else, so we need at least 6 marks. Okay. Let's, who had that one again? I think he had it, right? This doesn't mean anything. You're not even supposed to do this. I just like to see who did what quests. Okay, let's put it back on red and flip this one for 0, 0. You blam! NNE track. The path in front of you looks vaguely familiar. Are you sure you're not going around in circles? Take a 145 card. Okay. You blam. What you got? On the right track, spot and count all the differences between this card and the card that enabled you to take it. Ah. Okay, so we need the other card, right? Bam. Spot the differences. Okay. Let's, well, this will be a lot easier in the computer. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm going to do it like this for this one, but next time I get one of these things, I'm going to do it by having them both sitting on the table like this, but I'm going to do it this way just because I can and I am. So there, right? What have we got? Okay, so starting on the left, we have the root. On the grass on the left, we've got a bit of snow under the rock on the left, and we've got a yellow flower. That's 3. The path, we've got 3 on the path as well. We've got the rock in the center. We've got the 2 symbols are different, so that's another 3. And we've got a rock on the far right, so that is 7. 7, and we've also got 8, 9 with the title and the banished symbol. I don't know whether they count. I mean, maybe they don't count, maybe they do count. So what's that? 7, 8, 9, or 7. You reckon they count? Oh, you know what else there is? Look, underneath the banner to the, just on the right of the banner, at the edge of the banner, there's a snow patch. Okay, so it's either 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's either 8 or 10. 170. I'm going to say, I don't think the banner, I don't think the banish and the title are going to count. So I'm going to say 8, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Bam. I'm going to go 8. You blam! NNE track. NNE 8 differences. Bam. If you found the correct answer, take 2003 cards. Okay. Well, that's good. So, what happens here? Both these get returned. 2003 cards. So return them, send them to the pass 003, and we get 1. There's only 2 left. So we have all the experience cards in the deck as far as I know, which means we better go level up ASAPly. Okay. Right, so that's all done. And now we get 313. The slope gets increasingly steep, yet the landscape remains dreary and you see no signs of animal life. Okay, so there's another one of those little green kind of things. Oh, and wood. We definitely need to move here to get that wood. It's so confusing, this game, because it doesn't let you mark it. How are we doing? Oh, that was from that whole test we just did was from the fog. Gotcha. Okay, 326 has spawned. Wow, it is 3 to move off this into here. That is expensive. Oh well, let's do it. You bam. Have we got any way of reducing that? Nothing in the discard pile I really want. We need a way to reduce movement costs. You may discard this card in the result step to involve in order to apply the following effects. Randomly draw 1 additional card from the discard pile. Okay, so we don't have any way to stop that. So that's 3 energy to walk there. That is super expensive. Look at the top 2 cards of the action deck, then put them back in any order. Either both on top of it or on the bottom of it. Wow. And look at this. Double stars. I think it might be worth taking that. Take a 101 card. I don't know what that is exactly. I think I'm going to take... I love this card, but I think I'm going to take 101. Yeah. Bam. And now we're going to build that thing, because we have the wood resource. She has it. So it's -2 and 1 to build. And it matches that. Excellent. Each involved character returns their tired or frightened states. Each involved character that thereby return at least 1 state may put action card from their hand on top of the action deck. That's actually a pretty cool card, but nope. We do not have room for it. And this is going to go up here. So this is a will, and this is also a Serenity will, so they match types. So I can add 4 to 3, but it maxes out at 6. So that was pretty inefficient. But we now have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful free stars and a -2 as well on our hunting. It's going to be very handy. Okay, let's flip over this. Yablam! Glow ants! Thousands of glowing ants cover the area to form a constellation of unusually fast points of strange greenish light. Do a sneak test. We need 3 successes. You make it through the area without alerting the colony. Get a 203. There are no more 003 cards. Discard to get a 223. Wow. Do we have anyone that helps us with stealth tests? Nope. 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 I'm just going to fail this. Stuff it. I don't want to draw enough cards to get 3 successes. So we need a 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Intrigued, the ants march toward you in droves. Are you an edible prey? Each involved character that is neither nauseated or poisoned must take a 104 card and -3 something. What do you think that means? Wow, I probably should have done this. I think that's -3 to all materials, right? Is that what that means? Lower the durability of each item you use. Well, we didn't use any items, so that's fine. So that's 104. Wow, that could have been a lot worse. One, two, three, 4. Superficial burn, deep cut or fractured bone. Injuries on the 7th continent can be extremely life-threatening. Okay, so everybody gets a wound. Now here's an ability here. When you get a wound state, you may discard 1 keyword aggressiveness from your hand in your inventory in order to ignore the whatever that is icon. The player must discard 1 card from the top of their action deck for each wound card they have. Right, okay. Return an injured or poisoned state belonging to you or a character that is on your terrain card. 1+ and it's a 3 stars. Okay, so God, that was not good. 326 is the replacement. Right, that didn't go very well. Bam. The path gets increasingly steep and rough. The ground is covered with uneven stones that make your every step quite precarious. Bam, and you blam. There's another one of those things. So we now have 1, 2, 3. We need at least 7. You know what? I should have put a... Oh, dear me. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to move into this spot. Let me just quickly check. This has a first aid action as well. Excellent. So we're going to move into this spot, but we are going to discard this thing for -3. So that means we get a free movement because it's 3 to move. Don't need any stars. And now we're in here, we can uncover both of these places, and then we're going to head back to camp and call this video. Do this one first. You blam! Sand scrub! A layer of very fine white sand has been blown into a natural cave by the wind. You use the sand to vigorously scrub off the blood and dirt. Each involved character returns their bloody state. Discard this card. Okay, so no one is bloody. We are actually injured. So let's leave that now. Let's flip over this one. Ya blam! Dinner's ready. A hairy creature the size of a small suckling pig lies dead at the foot of a cactus. 0-0. Take a 001 and a 275, then banish this card. Let's do that. 001 and a 275. And it's a 0-0. So that's a free action basically. You continue on your way. Each takes a 106. Now I'm going to do the other one. 101 and a 275. So 101. Ooh. What am I going to do with this center pass? And a 275. You are feeling increasingly drowsy and are struggling to stay awake. You cannot wait to find a safe, comfortable place to rest. You are tired. Oh wait, does everybody have to take a 101? Oh, it's kind of... I guess everyone involved has to take a tired state, is that right? But there's only one 275 card. I think the active player has to become... Who's the active player? Active player is Elliot. I think active player becomes tired. Walking towards a dead animal, you salivate at the thought of a good meal that awaits you. All of a sudden, you start to feel feverish and overcome by an inexplicable feeling of anxiety. Losing your balance, you collapse onto the cactus, the spines painfully piercing and gashing your skin. Okay. You realize in horror that the plant feeds upon your blood dripping from your wound. You try to get back to your feet, but the fear keeping you paralyzed. Each involved character takes a 103 and... What? Each involved character takes a 103 card, a 105 card. I think that's and 105 card. And a 105 card it's supposed to read, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so everyone gets a 103 and a 105. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 105. One. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, this is bad. Bam, 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 bam. Frightened. Bloody. Oh, bloody. Okay, we can get rid of that right now. Oh, well, let's finish doing this thing. We've still got a test to do here. You suppress your frightening thoughts and hastily stagger away from the cactus. Each involved character returns their frightened state. We can pass that quite easily because we have this thing, which is a mind test, -1 and a star and a lucky star. This requires 1 energy and a star, but we're -1 energy and we already have the star, so we all pass. And each involved character can get rid of their frightened, which is this one. That was easy enough. And then we get 253. The steep cliff towers over the ocean. Years of erosion have worn the rock down in places, but its dizzyingly high face remains quite impressive. Ah. Okay, so that's like a big roadblock, I think. Wow, 4 to climb up the cliff. So this is annoying as. Basically... See, if we do a movement, we can move all the way back to here, right? Because it's all connected in a continuous line. But this breaks that, and it costs 4 energy to climb down or up. So, yeah, let's just forget about this. Let's do this thing, though. You use the sand to vigorously scrub the blood and dirt. Each involved character returns bloody. It costs 1 energy, and it's a hand signal. Did I drop her? I did not drop her thing. So that she's down to 5 durability now. And I think we have someone who's got a hand signal. Okay, whatever. So it's 1 energy. Bamboo armor. Prevent getting injured. Prevent poisoning. -3 on archery tests. That is fantastic. But I can't take it because I haven't built this. I want to keep this star, these stars. I'm gonna dump that for now. Oh, that's so good though. So what's better, -3 energy or getting more stars for free? I guess -3 energy, but then we still need to build it. Is there any bamboo around here? Just rock. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this because we can't really build it anyway. Okay, whatever. But the point is we passed that, so everyone loses their bloody state. That was very nice. Oh, we had a leaf. Oh, I didn't notice that. There's actually a leaf here that we could have used beforehand. Did anyone have an item that could... No, no one had an item that used leaves. Okay, bam. Let's get rid of this sucker. And we need 339. The pathway slopes steadily up to the monumental stone statue. Thick dust clouds swirl around in the wind, depositing sand in your clothes and irritating your throat and eyes. What a disaster. Okay, there's another one of those little symbols. We have another continuation here. We have another prayer. You know what, I really wish... Oh no, I haven't used think. Okay, so I'm going to use think to search through here and take out trap. Is that right? No, not trap. Yeah, this one. Bam. So that's a 0-0, doesn't take a test. Then I've taken out rudimentary flint. I then go -1 because I'm actually at the rock, because there's a rock here. And now I want to build this. It requires 1 energy, and we need 1 star. Do you have anything that aids fire making? We do not, but we do have spare stars if we desperately need it. Okay, so let's draw 1. Yablam. Beautiful, we get a star. Maximize the odd. Discard this one. One involved character may then choose up to 2 action cards in their hand and put them back on top of the action deck in any order. I'm going to discard this and take that. That's just too good. We've already created the bow, so we do have some aid. Right, so we created the fire, so this now gets discarded straight away. It's only a 1-use item, even though you've got to create it. And we're going to put her campfire out here. Bam. Wait, hang on. Right, and then we move in. Then she places the campfire. And we need to draw 3 cards to do that. Oh, look, there's a flint. Oh, damn it. Wow, look at this thing. That's an aggressiveness. And a rope. Climbing and fire. Wow, we really did that out of order. If only we'd done the draw and then built the fire. Plus 10 on swirly things. -1 and a star, automatic star on climbing. And there is a climbing test right here. I think I'm going to take this though. Aggressiveness. Okay. Bam. We're going to build this now. We've got access to rope, so it's 1 card, 0 successes. Oh, a walking stick. Oh man, we have to take that. You're going to take that. And she's built her campfire, which kind of... no, what's going on here? Ah, those... See, in this mod, the buttons don't change. Where does this come from? This comes from here. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, this fire looks kind of pretty. I don't really like it. It's annoying me massively. Okay, so that campfire is also set. So now we can travel back here for less. So there's bamboo here, and we need to do this. I think we're going to stop there. So now that we've kind of moved, we've burnt through mass of our deck. There's only 13 cards left, so it's really important now that we move back to here and do this to get more food cards. Once we get food cards, we can move to here, cook them up and eat them and stuff, and that'll allow us to shuffle a massive amount of cards back into our deck. So if we're at the campfire, oh wait, we're at a campfire right now. Randomly take 3 cards, 6 if you have a fire resource from the discard pile and shuffle back. So I could do this right now and then build this, I guess. I think we may as well just hold off. But I think I'm going to call it there for now. And yeah, well, I want to flip this over, but I'm going to call it there for now. Next turn, we're actually going to trek all the way back to here. Do this, and then go to here. Actually, we're going to trek all the way back to here first and build that walking stick using this wood resource. Anyway, that's the end of that. I will see you guys next time. You know, while I was doing the editing, I noticed that this card is actually a different character to this guy. So this card would have to go over here if I want to keep it. So I really like that effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of first aid and give him this card. But that also means that the card that was here, which was the piccolo blowpipe or whatever the hell it was called, wouldn't have been discarded. And also, now that I'm thinking, I think everyone would have been hit by that tiredness. So I'm just going to give another one to everyone. So that's 101. I think everyone gets hit by this. So that was one of the cards we drew, was like, we draw a tile and you got hit by, but I think everyone involved in the test always gets hit by the results. So we all had to encounter 203 or whatever the hell it is, but we all got tired at the same time. Anyway, and that's that. Also, I want to show you this. This is the current background I've got. What do you think of this background? I think it looks nicer on the table, but it might be a little bit not quite as good when you're looking at the tiles. So tell me what you think of those two options. Curious. Okay, let's save the new version. Because, just to recap, we gave everyone tiredness and we also moved this card to the correct person. Hopefully that's the only mistake I made, but there's so much going on in this game. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.